between the relationship types in Salesforce and why we use it, right? So let me quickly share my screen. Sorry. Uh, yeah, share. So let's go to the browser. Okay, cool. Let me log in my Salesforce org. Hope you all have the, Salesforce credential, right? So you will be able to log in. Same way I'm doing. So guys, make sure every day you are logging in Salesforce org and try to do whatever I'm just going through the topics, right? So that will be useful if you do the same. So let's understand the relationship. Yesterday, I think Anjali just told you basic understanding about the relationship. So basically there are two types of relationship available in Salesforce. Let me show you that. So there are two types of relationship, and why we relationships if required? Let me give you the answer. First of all, that question. Relationship is required whenever we need to connect two objects together. We can understand whenever we need to connect one table to another table. So in simple term, if you guys are from the technical background, or you are just having this MySQL or Java knowledge, so in that no in that case, like you will be whenever you need to connect two tables, so you need the relationship between those two tables, right? So how will you make the relationship? You need primary key or foreign key concept, right? So in same way in Salesforce, whenever we need to connect two objects together, let's say this agency we need to connect with the parent company. Okay. So in that case, we will be need here as a relationship field. Okay. So yeah. So let me tell you there are two type of relationship, lookup relationship and master data relationship. Okay. So lookup relationship is nothing but both are the same, I mean, in terms of connect the object, both are used for the connect to object. But what are the differences between those? So let's understand the differences. Okay. So lookup relationship is very straightforward and simple. Whenever you connect to object, you will just your first approach will be to use the lookup relationship field. Okay. You never directly go with the master detail. Why you don't go directly to the master detail? Because that is used in some we can say special cases. What are those special cases? Special cases means, let's say you have a requirement, and whenever parent record is getting deleted, you also want to delete the child record. So in that case, you have to create the master detail relationship. Second thing, if you want kind of functionality, let's say there is one you know we can just take the basic example, school, I mean college and teacher, right? So let's say there are one teacher is teaching in the college, and what you want like whenever, I mean for the college side, so you want to sum for all the salaries of the teacher, right? So in that case, you need the master detail relationship here between the college and student, sorry, college and teacher. Okay. And there is one more important concept, might be you are not able to understand that as of now. That is sharing visibility, guys. Okay. So sharing visibility is something like whenever, one second, sorry, some of the folks are joining. Sorry. So sharing visibility means here actually security model in Salesforce. Let's say you have created the record and you want to share it with someone. So in that scenario, you have to be maintain this sharing visibility. So relationship will also come into the picture here, because let's say you have the account record, and under the account record you have the opportunity record. Let me show you how this relationship work in Salesforce. Okay, Salesforce CPQ. I'm talking about currently the existing one. I'm not creating any relationship field as of now. I'm just showing you the existing one. So this is the parent record. Okay. Parent record means this is the parent record. It has the child record, which is called the opportunity, where we have the relationship. So relationship between these two objects is called the lookup relationship. Okay. So this is the child record, opportunity and contact. So whenever you create the contact, it will be showing here as a related list. That means it is related to the account, this particular account. Okay. Okay. So Nagaraj asked, what about the many to many relationship? Yes, that's what we are coming to that point as well, Nagaraj. So many to many relationship is nothing but whenever we have a kind of requirement in our system, we want to maintain kind of relationship. Let's say in your I'm taking very basic example. Let's say you need to maintain a kind of relationship, let's say in teacher and student, or yeah, so teacher and student will be good example here. One teacher can teach multiple student, right? And a single student can be having that multiple teachers. I mean, in your class multiple teachers are coming each and every period, and they are teaching you. At the same time, teacher is also going to the different class to taking the lecture. Okay. So that relationship is called to many relationship. One person can have the multiple relationship other side, and the from other side that person also has the another relationship, I mean many to many relationship. That's what will be create here, and I'll show you. So in that relationship, you have to create the junction object. Actually, there is a one concept in Salesforce, a junction object. Okay. Using the junction object, you will maintain the many to many relationship between those two objects. And if we'll talk about the junction object in this example, teacher and student. So what will be the junction object is here? So junction object will be the class. Okay. So through the class, both are connected to the each other, right? Because teacher will be definitely come to the class and he will teach you, right? So that is something called the many to many relationship, guys. So we are talking about the lookup relationship. So this standard object we have here in Salesforce, which is having the lookup relationship with contact and the opportunity. If you see this, so it will be related here. And how you can create one more, let me show you. So this is the account record name. Let me go to the this uh, let me click here. Okay. Okay, no problem. We can search from here, contact. We click here, and once you have click on this, so you can click on new button, right? So you can take some required field here. First name is, I can give my name, Rahul, Prati. Okay. So account name I can fill here because I need this account. Okay. So you can create from directly from the account as well. That's not a problem. And you can separately also create it. That's up to the client requirement, guys. Okay. So whatever client is following the process, we have to make it like that. So we are on the account. If I go to the related, so if you see this is recently what I have created, right? So on the on the contact object, let me show you this field here. So you will be able to understand. Uh, Edit object. Okay. So we are on the contact account object. Sorry, we need to go the contact object. So on the, let's say whenever you go to the any other object in Salesforce, so what you will do, click on object manager, and here you will file the quick find. You can just search the name. Let's say I want to search the contact here. You just need to fill the contact, and then you will be find the listed here, whichever, I mean, your requirement. You can just click on that object. And here I want to show you how lookup relationship look like this. So it will be always you have to create on the child object, guys. Okay, so whatever relationship field you need to create, you have to make sure which is our parent object and which one is our child object. Okay, so your relationship field will be always on the child side. So our contact is the child object. Let me found the account here. Okay, so if you see this, this is the account name and field name is account ID, and this is the type. Okay. So what is the type is lookup type. Okay. So same way, like we also have the one another object which is called the opportunity. This is very important concept, guys. So make sure you should be able to understand this. If you have any question, you can ask me, but this is very important concept. So same way like we have the this lookup relationship. Okay, and same way like you go to the account, and if you see this, there are already three opportunity and we can create one more. So directly I'm not going to the tab, but I'm just also created from here test lookup. Okay, I'm just giving the name. There are some required field. These are the required fields from the Salesforce end. Okay, so we can't do anything on this. So click on save button, and if once I click on save button, you will be able to see here this record. Okay, so you can see test lookup. This record is there, and this is our account name, guys. Okay, so this is look like the relationship field in Salesforce whenever you need to connect two object. Okay, that definitely will be useful in queries or in Apex coding when we'll go for the development side. There actually this field will be also in the important role whenever we need to query the related records, or whenever we need to fetch child record or parent record, right? Something like that we had the requirement. So this is about the lookup relationship. Now let's talk about the master detail. Okay, so I think I got one more question. Account and contact, it is a special relation, can you explain? Yes, that's a good question. Actually, if we'll talk about the contact, I mean standard relationship between account account and opportunity, and account and contact, guys. So this is called the special relationship. Why it's called the relation special relationship? If you see this, this is here, it's showing lookup. Okay, but it also keeps some feature of the master detail. Why it also keeps some feature? it it sharing the if we'll talk about the sharing model in Salesforce, so it use that, right? If let's say you have the contact, you have the account, or let's say you have the opportunity and account. So in some cases you want to control by parent. Okay, so that means whatever relationship, whatever OWD or sharing model is parent is going to be share, the same thing we have to follow for the child record as per the Salesforce out of box. Okay, so and also it can be like cascade deletion. Cascade deletion means if you delete the parent, automatically child record will be deleted. You don't have to delete the child record. Okay, so that is called the special feature for this lookup relationship, and that's what we just get only in standard fields. We don't, if you creating the lookup relationship and you also want like this, okay, I just created the lookup relationship, and then later on I can make the same like what we have in standard. No, that is not the possible. Either you can create the lookup relationship, or either you can create the master data relationship field in the Salesforce, guys. Okay, so now I think your question is I'm able to answer your question, Nagaraj. If you Okay, later on I'll be explaining you more in more details when we'll be creating the records. I'll explain you more in more details. Okay. As of now, you can just understand it as it is. Now let's talk about the master detail relationship field, guys. Okay. So as I already told you, master detail is something whenever we needs to maintain the kind of relationship I mean, we want to use the special feature in Salesforce. So what are those special feature? Let me give you the here master. So just you just should also have some theoretical knowledge about it. Master detail relationship field in Salesforce. Okay. Yes, here we are going to the official website of Salesforce. You can also go some other website, but I always prefer to go the so if you see this guys, this master detail relationship to create a multi-level master detail relationship, you need to the customize application. No, no, this is not what we are looking for. 1 second, we can check other website. So see, this is actually master detail relationship field we have. So as I already told you, this is whatever we use like to make the connection between two objects along with the special feature of Salesforce. Because to create the connection between two objects, we can also use the lookup relationship field, right? But why we are using master? Because if we able to do this, what we can achieve, let me show you. That's what we cannot use. I mean, we cannot achieve using the lookup relationship fields. The first thing is, let me try to create first of all this master detail. I need to check. So there is one agency object and agency. Let me create one more custom object. Okay. Or we can say we can one account has the multiple agency like this. Okay, let me create the master detail relationship field here in this case one agency. Okay, as I told you, the relationship fields will be always we have to create on the which object, child object. So we are making agency as a child object of the account. Okay, let's click on new button. And if you see this guys, here we have this master relationship. Okay, now these are the points which make this master data relationship identified, right? So the relationship field is required on all the detail record. So in some cases you don't want to relate some object, but in master detail you have to be do it, otherwise it will not allow you to create the record. Okay, that's what I'll show you again. The ownership and sharing of a detailed record determined by the master record means you can control it by the parent record. Whenever user is delete the master record, all the related record will be automatically created. You can create the roll up summary field to master record to summarize the detailed record. That's what we'll be going to discuss here. Okay. So let me create this field. First of all, click on next. And related means so we have to check on which object. So this is our parent object, guys. Okay. So click on next. And here you can just check the name and child relationship name you can give. I mean, whatever name you want to give, but make sure it should be related as Salesforce say as per the best practice, because this will be useful when you will make the queries, right? And it will be always like whenever you have the flows and all other automations. So that will be very useful to make it some, uh, name. So what we can take here, count name, something like this we can take. Okay, now let's go and make on next button. Click on next. So if you see this, this is the layout. This will be automatically adding here. If I uncheck this checkbox, then it will be not, but we want it to add on the layout because we have to see it. And these all are the layouts available. I want to add on the layouts and click on save button. Okay. If I go and create the agency record, I have to be select the account details as well there. Okay, let me show you how. Always same thing, like we'll be refreshing our browser window, then go to the more, and here we have already agency tab. Let me create a new record of agency. If you see this, guys, okay. So if you see this, that this is actually perfect example. Agency, if you see this, so I itself, I mean, I have created one lookup relationship. It will always call the, self relationship. That means it is possible only in the lookup relationship. It will be not possible in the master detail. Okay. So that means like you can create the one agency record, and that what's you can itself make it relate it. I mean, you can just connect it. Why it is required? Let's say there is Tata company, right? Under the Tata company there are so many franchisee and branch are there, but there will be always one parent company. So same way, in agency we have a one parent company which is called, Tata, and under the Tata there is TCS, there is Ginger, and so many companies are there. So in that way we have to very useful this self relationship. Another is like account. So if you see this, there are multiple accounts coming, and you can also click on new. It will redirect you to create the new account from here only. And you can select existing one, or you can also search some other accounts. Okay. So in that way, you can create this record. So this record is created, and this is something related to the account. Now, if I delete this account, okay, let me show you. So this agency record should be automatically deleted, guys. Okay, so this is my account and I want to delete it. Delete. Here is the delete button. Okay, so these all buttons will be easily admin can see. Other profile cannot see. I mean, either until unless we are not giving the access. Okay. So if I refresh this agency record should not be there, guys. See, that means that record has deleted. And one more thing I want to make it you sure. So let's say sometime you deleted the record, and that's record you don't want to delete from the Salesforce. So in that case, where you can check, you have to go to the recycle bin. There is also we got the recycle bin here record. Uh, See, this is our deleted record what we have recently deleted. So what you can do, either you can restore it, you can delete it, or you can empty your org recycle bin. That means the single record you want to delete, so it will be removed from here. Or we can say if you want to restore it, let me restore it from here. Okay. So in that case, this account record will be there automatically. Okay. So I got this account. It's if you see this agency record is also got restored, guys. Okay. So this is one of the feature of master deleted relationship. Whenever parent is deleted, child will be also getting deleted. And another feature is, I'll show you. Let me create in that case on agency one custom field is, we can say, amount. Amount. Let me take the currency. Okay. So we can say budget. The name of this field, we can say budget. Okay. Next, quickly, don't take much time, and save. Okay. So now we have one field on the agency. It's called the budget. Okay. Let me create some more records, guys. Agency, and take it data. and account will be the same and save it. Sometime it's take time. Mm, okay, so guys, if you see that field is not visible here, let's see what is the reason. Okay. Uh, I have already added that, but anyways, let me try on the layouts. So this is not coming yet. Might be I have to clear my cache. Sometime it due to cache it we just occur that problem. Agency layouts. Oh, 10 minutes it's going. So budget field is already here, guys. If you see, so we have already budget field added. Now just click save and click on save, and we can do one thing. Command Shift R. Okay. So this field is not coming as of now. I don't know what is the reason, but we have already added on the layouts. Anyways, it will might be take uh, Control H, Command Shift H. Due to cache issue, it might be some time. Mm. Okay, should come now. Let me log in it again. Okay, go to the agency. See, this field is coming now. Okay, so sometime it happen, guys. Like whenever you create a new field or you add on the layout, so it will be not just because of some cache problem. So let me add the some amounts here. Let's say 120. I have to quickly do this because we have 8 minutes for it. Let me take another this name. We can update it like mm, we can take it Reliance. Okay, budget we can take 200. Make it save. So we have created these two records. Now what I want, because these two records are associated with this account only, I want the budget for both this account should be sum on the this account, right? So whatever I have put it here, that should be calculate on the okay. So 100 and 120 and 200, it will be 320. So what I want the sum of all the budget to the agency come to the account. That's what I have to create here. On account level, I have to go and 1 second. So if you see this, I have to create here roll up summary field, guys. Okay, new, and once I click on new button, so this is roll up summary. Next, what we can say total. Okay, next. So I want the sum here. Okay. So for which object I want to connect it? Agencies. If you see this, so there is a list and I want the sum. Okay. Field which one? As budget field I want to aggregate. Might be we have multiple field and sometime, but in our case there is only one field. So that's what we are able to select one only. But in business scenario, they have multiple fields, guys. Okay. So now let's go to the account. Let's see if we are able to see that field on account or not, because might be we have to clear our cache again. This is some, problem here. Total, you see this, right? So this 320 is coming. Okay, this one. So this is roll up summary field. This is, you cannot make any changes on this because this is calculation automatically. And this is the feature of Salesforce master detail relationship field. This is not you can control in the lookup relationship. Okay. So this is for today, guys. Tomorrow we will cover very important topic, page layout and record type. That is very useful. I mean, very important topic in Salesforce. And then we'll be connecting on uh, flexi page as well. I think I'll try to cover that tomorrow. Okay. So that's all for today. If anyone has any question, you can ask, guys. I know like today I have to join quite early and some of the folks are not get that information, but we'll make sure for tomorrow onwards, like it will be early information you will get. Okay. Okay, then if anyone has any questions, you can ask. No, I think let me check. Uh yeah, I'll try to do that because along with my office work, I'm doing this. So it's quite difficult for me as well, to maintain everything. But yeah, I'm trying as much as I can. Okay, thank you everyone. Like if whoever is going to join late, I'm going to upload this video on YouTube. You can watch there. Thank you. Thank you for your time.